All right, guys. It is Sunday. Of course, it's Sunday. That's the time we do this podcast. Sunday, we're nice and well rested. We had 2 amazing AEW shows this week. But with those AEW shows, which was the greatness of the week, we also got a lot of shit to talk today. So, what show are we going to talk all this shit on, Lionel?
This is the one defense version of Off the Top Rope.
Ooh, what defense version?
One defense version. That's for TNA, but we'll talk about that in a second.
Yeah, well, hey, it's about as many I think it's more defensive options than anything in the NBA, but that's a whole nother topic.
Don't get me started on the NBA right now. I know this is wrestling. We'll get there in a second. There's a thing happening right now. Where free throws have been kind of crazy for like the last I'll be nice and say last 3-4 years. Free throws have been crazy. Now what we're seeing a lot is I'll use my team for example. The Lakers. The two highest players that have free throws are both on the Lakers. Someone was able to score 41 last night. Luka scored 41 last night, but he did it off of 20 free throws. He was 18 for 20 at the line. So without that, he scored 21, whatever the math is. My math is wrong. Obviously, my math is wrong. I'm not thinking about it, but yeah. So there's been this push for people saying 30-point games don't really count if you're shooting 15 free throws and stuff like that, which means we have to almost wipe out every 30-point or higher game this season because people are taking 15, 20 free throws a game. Games are taking 3 hours now. It's crazy.
Yeah, well, look, oh man. See, I ain't gonna get into it because we'd be griping for about a good hour and a half about the NBA.
That'd be our sports podcast.
That'd be a whole nother podcast. That'd be a sports podcast. So if you guys want to hear that, let us know in the comments if if you're interested in sports and stuff like that, because we got shit to talk about them too. So
on the gridiron,
we're gonna bring the heat to everybody.
Speaking of bringing the heat,
yeah,
Prophet, we got a little bit of news to talk about before we get into our shows.
Okay, you know what? Before we bring the heat on people, on a company, let's talk about the good.
Yes. It was announced, I think today, actually, yesterday or today, that Wrestle Kingdom sold out 7 weeks in advance from January 4th, 2026. Hiroshi Tanahashi damn near single-handedly sold out the Tokyo Dome.
Yes, sir.
Bro, that shit is crazy. Tanahashi on his name alone sold about 33,000 tickets. They bring in Okada. He's able to get that last little bit of tickets done. Now they're trying to scramble to get emergency seating because people are still trying to go to Japan and still trying to get some tickets.
Oh man, it's so good. It is so good. I am happy that's happening.
It's one of those where I wish I could pack up and just go. I can't. This isn't gonna be one of those ones where I'm just gonna be gone for a week and I show back up I was in Japan. I wish I could do that. I can't. How I want to be in the Dome so bad for this, but I can't be there.
That's crazy, man. And then we were just looking at Inoki's last match and how, because we're trying to figure out how they're going to fit more seats in the Dome. They can fit him. They fit 70,000 in the Dome. In his last match against Don Fry.
Yep.
Don Fry, of all fucking people, was his last match.
At first, I didn't believe that they put that many people in there because we were looking it up before the podcast. And then we found a video.
Yeah.
I have never seen... I've only been watching New Japan since 2014, 2015. So I've never really seen a sold out Dome. Other than the closest was Double Gold Dash. I think it was Wrestle Kingdom 14. When I saw that image, that video when you couldn't see the floor in the Tokyo Dome at all, and it was just people's heads galore all on the floor alone. Tanahashi has the power to do it. I don't know about 70,000. I think they can probably get an additional 10,000 people in there.
I think so. I think if they're gonna sell like more than half of those seats. If they say they did do another 10,000, but on the retirement match alone, I think they need a little bit more, just a little bit more kick. They need about one more match where it's like it just sets it over the top.
Yeah, because right now the matches are we have a 4-way for the number 1 contendership for the IWGP Junior Championship. El Desperado, Kosei Fujita, Taiji Tamori, and Sho. Mm-hmm. We have debuting Aaron Wolf, gold medalist, against Evil for the Never Openweight Championship. And then we also, of course, have Saya Kiyotami versus Shuri for a double championship that's happening right now. Yep. And, of course, Konosuke Takeshita versus Yota Tsuji, also double championship match. The show is shaping up pretty well, but we still got like a lot of space left.
Yeah, we got a lot of space. I think I would say about 4 or 5 more matches to get on there on the card.
I would think so. I think that's fair. Yeah.
And then you got probably the pre-show battle royal that they're gonna have, that they always have, to get the rest of the roster on the card. Yeah, I think it's gonna be good. I hope so.
And all I'm gonna say is January 4th is a Sunday. They could easily AEW could do like a taping of Collision on the 3rd, send the people out there. Help drive some more tickets.
If we hear it's a taping of Collision around then, we know what's up.
You know what? I bet them tickets are on sale right now because it's 2 months out.
Oh, yeah.
While we do that, Prophet, while I'm looking this up, Prophet, give me your thoughts on damn New Japan selling out the Tokyo Dome 7 weeks in advance before Wrestle Kingdom 20.
I'm actually really happy that they did. They needed this. They needed this, right? And I think it's just gonna, in true New Japan style, if they get a sold out show, everybody's gonna show out. And those matches are gonna be fantastic. Just because of it. They're not gonna leave anything left. I'll tell you that. There's gonna be nothing left on the gas tank after these matches. They're gonna go hard. I know this.
Mm-hmm.
So, I just need them to. Okay, we got it sold out. Let's stick the landing here. Let's get the rest of the matches on this card and make them all bangers too. Just get them all up there too. Because we got the people. We need the quality. We just need to hit that quality bar, right?
Yeah. I mean, look, a majority of the matches that we have already are going to be pretty hype, right? Like Shuri and Saya is going to be hype. Takeshita Tsuji is going to be really good.
Mm-hmm.
We know, I don't know how good Tanahashi and Okada is going to be, but it will be a damn emotional match, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And then we have that Junior 4-way already. Mm-hmm. Like, we have a lot of good matches on this card. Throw a few more and we should be set.
Yeah, they just have a few more in there that will, just further cement a good card. I think we got a damn good Wrestle Kingdom. But I am happy that they sold out. Real happy that they sold out.
Same, bruh. Also, we don't know about the taping yet. Because the last thing that they have for this year is December 31st, Dynamite New Year Smash.
Uh-huh.
That's all they have. They don't have it showing Dynamite and Collision. So it's just Dynamite for right now, at least.
Yeah.
And then after it's like Grand Slam Australia and stuff like that. So we don't know if it's a taping yet. We'll probably find out in a couple weeks. If it is a taping, we might get a few more people to hop on the jet. Because we know Megan Bane's been going back and forth very heavily. Like people might not know this, but Megan Bane is actively running a tournament in Stardom right now.
Yeah. She's running 2 tournaments at the same time. 2 tag tournaments at the same time.
Which is crazy. They get Megan Bane the jet. She's going back and forth from Japan to America. Mm-hmm. Like she was in Japan for a couple days to do some tag league matches in Stardom. Came back, did a match, went back, to Stardom, came back to do Blood and Guts, went back, and is going to come back for Wednesday because she's wrestling her first match for the AEW Tag Team Tournament on Wednesday. She's going to be crazy.
It's going to be excellent, man. She's like, oh. That's how you could tell somebody loves this shit. Do that much wrestling in that amount of time? She loves this shit.
And it ain't like she's going just from Mexico to America, which, don't get me wrong, that's also a travel. But she's going back and forth from U.S. to Japan.
Yeah. Yeah.
9 to 11 hour flights. Both ways.
Both ways, man. Yeah, man.
Hopefully she get in the jet. Give her the private jet. Let her do her thing.
Give her that TK jet, man. Let's go.
I mean, we know he got it.
Yep.
But that might be the future, right? Like, we see Megan Bayne doing that. We might be able to start finally seeing a little bit more of, like, Japan, America stuff. We see a lot of Japan, America, Mexico, because we're right here. Like, it's right there, right?
Yeah, it's literally just right there.
So hopefully, Megan Bayne is the start of getting more people from AEW going to Japan to do more stuff outside of just, like, Takeshita and stuff like that. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Because we need I need Nick Wayne to be in another Best of Super Junior.
Once he's all healed up, I can see that.
Yes. I need who else do I need? I need Ty Conti, Ty Mello to go hit up a 5-star Grand Prix in Stardom. I need Willow to do the same thing.
Uh-huh.
I need a couple people in the G1.
I need Josh Alexander in the G1.
Yes, real bad.
I need him to make a run in the G1.
I need Top Flight to go to the Junior Tag League next year.
Yep.
Like, a lot of things can be done. Because we got to remember, based Jack Perry was able to become the scapegoat and the man that he was because he had that New Japan Cup run.
Yep.
Found himself. And look at him now. He's back with Luchasaurus. Everything's right with the world again. But yeah. You have anything else for the good news? Because it might be time to start lighting some people up.
Oh, that's it for the good news.
All right. We gotta talk about allegedly the number 2 promotion in America.
Oh man, I feel like when Jericho said that, like we're gonna hit on Jericho real quick. I feel like when he said that, so one, he had the Dudley Boys on his podcast, right? That's, when he said it. So he was kind of, I don't know, blowing smoke up their ass about the Bountiful Glory event, comparing it to a random Dynamite, right, in the 1600 arena, which were all packed, by the way. Saying TNA looked like a number 2 company. Look, I haven't really lit up TNA, but I'm about to light them up, bro. Because, look, that show with the Dudley Boys last show against, their match against the Hardys, that match was fucking garbage. That was like one of the worst matches I've ever seen. Mm-hmm. It was like you put like 4 Ric Flairs out there trying to wrestle each other, right? Oh, it's fucking terrible. Like, you got Matt Hardy, who could barely move. Jeff Hardy, he's probably coked up and like jumping off the top rope and stuff like that. Probably not. That's probably a bad thing to say. But, he's not wrestling to the level he used to. He's looking pretty washed up. Both Dudleys are looking pretty washed up. You got Devon out here, like, talking about, Tony Khan wanted to use me to wrestle in the ring. It's like, motherfucker, if you said you can't wrestle, which you probably said, he ain't gonna ask you to wrestle. Like, come on, bro. Stop. You needed some attention from somewhere, right?
Yep.
You're trying to start some shit. You weren't. I feel like that was bullshit, what he said. It was probably because his sons didn't get anywhere when they were in the company. That's probably it, right?
Most likely.
Like, if you like boil down a lot of the stuff some of these old guys are talking about, it either boils down to like somebody that they know didn't get somewhere, they didn't get where they wanted to be because they got shut down, or one of their family members didn't get somewhere that they wanted. That's usually it.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like when Chris Jericho said that, he kind of put a target on them because everybody's like, Oh, the number 2 company, huh? So now they're just catching heat from everybody now. Everybody, it made everybody look at them with a microscope. He kind of like inadvertently fucked TNA when he did that.
Yeah. Let me just give the people a rundown, just in case you don't know what's been happening with TNA over the last, we'll say like 4 months, right? You know, everyone knows Santana, Mike Santana. He wrestled in AEW, part of Pride and Powerful, one of my favorite tag teams that I'm mad never actually got a tag team title run. He's been chasing the TNA World Heavyweight Championship for months. They put the title on Trick Williams. They delayed Santana's time up until Bound for Glory. Bound for Glory was TNA's biggest show this year, easily. Like 5,000 people in the building. We on this podcast, we're very happy for TNA for getting that many people in the building.
Yeah.
We said it. You can go back to the podcast. You can hear it. We said it. They were touting 7,000. That ended up being a lie. So,
yeah,
you know,
it was a lie.
neither here nor there. They got 5,000 people in the building. We were happy for him. Santana gets his moment. The pictures come out of like Santana celebrating in the arena, like just leaving. Everyone's gone. Everyone's leaving. Then TNA goes on a break for a month. The company that people said was getting a TV deal, number 2 company, like number 2 company's been happening since Bound for Glory, by the way. Jericho just made it worse.
Yeah, it's like I feel like some part of me feels like he did that shit on purpose.
On purpose to get back in WWE, probably. Who knows?
I don't like. Okay, so Jericho during contract time, you have to take whatever he says with a grain of salt, right? Because like it was contract time in WWE when he sat out, and he said he was going to TNA. Like he posted pictures of himself in TNA. He did all that stuff, right? And all that came out was like a music video, and then he went back to WWE. Like, oh, go ahead.
Shit, Jericho doesn't have to do that for AEW because AEW will give him whatever he wants. Like the last year of Jericho's career, we've all been bitching about how bad the learning tree has been. That's been him. He gets to just do what he wants.
Right. So, you don't know. Like, he could be talking all that shit and he'll be back in AEW next week. That's like, it's just how it is. Like, it is Jericho during contract time. It's just, you take whatever he says with a grain of salt. But, it doesn't mean he won't fuck another company over, which he kind of did with TNA. Yep. By saying they were the number 2. He fucked them bad.
TNA goes on break, right? They're gone for a month. Everyone's trying to figure out what's going on. Why aren't they making shows? What's going on? They finally have their first show this week. Main event, Frankie Kazarian challenging Mike Santana for the TNA Heavyweight Championship. NXT people come in and jump him. They jump everyone in the back. Santana loses the match. Frankie Kazarian is the TNA champion. After a month of being gone, Santana's moment being just crushed. Everyone on the internet is laughing at them. Everyone.
Yeah.
This is also, again, after Jericho says now at this point that they look like the number 2 company after Bound for Glory. After the fact of this point now.
Mm-hmm.
They have another show after. Don't get nearly 6,000 people in the building.
Oh, man.
Like, it's a pay-per-view. Don't get nearly 6,000 people in the building again. Right? Nobody's in that building.
That picture was bad, bro. Like, it was real bad. Like, I remember when we went to the TNA pay-per-view, it was pretty packed. Like, the times we went to the pay-per-view. And that was during COVID, right?
Yeah.
This, when they went to that, well, it was like that next show that they did. There wasn't anybody there. There was like seats were completely empty. There was like, shit. If I bought a ticket to that show, I could go up to the front seat if I wanted to, like from the stands to the front seat to just fill it in, make it look like people were there. That's how bad it was.
It's just all bad. There's no one in the building. There's reports coming out about Santana not showing up to the show. Everyone's like, "What's going on?" And then someone leaked it that, oh yeah, TNA, they're doing this for an angle. And everyone's like, all right, fucking TNA's being fucking TNA. Here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what happened on the show. Like, I don't know what happened on the pay-per-view. I don't know what happened in the tapings, because the tapings that they did on yesterday, Saturday, they ended up kicking out the person who was giving them publicity, giving them press for the tapings. Kicked him out. So the number 2 company doesn't have a show for a month, doesn't get 1,000 people in the building, which people always complain about AEW whenever they go to the smaller arenas, right? Like, also, by the way, Jericho compared Bound for Glory, the biggest TNA show, to Dynamite in the 3,200 arena. 2,300 arena.
2,300. Yeah, 2,300.
So, yeah, you know. That's also stupid.
Which was packed, by the way. The 2,300 was sold out the whole time.
1,100 people every week. Every show, 1,100 people.
Yeah. And I'm not even going on, talking about, like, how TNA looked, because that pay-per-view that they did, it just looked like a giant gymnasium, man. It didn't even look good. It didn't even look like a good arena. And how they shot the camera footage and stuff like that was just amateur hour. It was like pretty like beginning ECW-ish. If you were to compare it, it was not good.
Well, bro, TNA's getting stripped for parts.
Yeah, like
they're taking everybody.
Oh yeah, they're taking Joe Hendry. They already took Jordan Grace. They're probably, there's a good chunk of that roster that they're going to take. Right? They're who's showing up every week? Leon Slater, he's showing up every week. They pretty much now they're kicking out people they don't want in WWE and they're throwing them in TNA. Right? Like
pretty much.
Wes Lee gets kicked out of AEW. Well, not AEW, but gets kicked out of WWE. Shows up on TNA this week.
And apparently he doesn't even have a deal. Like, it was a one-time appearance, apparently.
Yeah. So, And then, on top of that, they stripped him of Zack Ryder. Matt Cardona, who is now Zack Ryder again.
Even though he was talking about how much he hated being Zack Ryder.
Yep.
Twerking it for the Fed, of course.
Oh, of course. Well, he was saying his thing. He was pretty much like, he's like, I did the indie thing for like 5+ years. And he's like, I don't know how I'm going to. He's like, I just want to be back there. How do I get back, to WWE?
Fucking on Cody's podcast, Cody and fucking Kevin Owens were talking shit about it.
Yeah.
Weeks ago.
And so he got in. And Zack Ryder, I don't know if it's a one-time thing, though. I'm not sure if he's going to be there every week.
Allegedly, the Matt Cardona thing was also like a one-time thing. For now.
Oh, his Zack Ryder thing was a one-time thing?
Apparently.
Yeah, so he didn't even really get back. He just came back, got his ass kicked by LA. Well, it was a back-and-forth match with him and LA Knight. And then he jumped LA Knight. It's not like he did anything significant. He got back in there. Now he's back in the Indies as, Matt Cardona.
Great, I'm so proud of you. You've done great. Everyone, you all have done great. I'm so proud of all of you.
Yeah.
Like, this is... Oh, go ahead, sorry.
Well, at least they're doing better than Nixon Newell or Tegan Nox.
Yeah. I mean, she screwed herself, though. She screwed herself at this point, though.
Oh, yeah. We'll get into that in a minute.
But yeah, TNA, not looking great for them right now. Like, there's... I don't know, bro. Like, it feels like in the next 6 months, we're going to get that WWE has acquired TNA message. Like, it feels like we're going to get it before July.
I could see that happening, man. Like, if you watch TNA now, it is very WWE light. It is very NXT right now. Like, I think it's like, I can't even say it's one step above NXT. Like, it's about equal to NXT now. That's how much they brought TNA down.
Well, they got NXT people as champions over there, too, so. Well, I guess a champion now is only one.
There's only one, but look, their tag champs are the Hardys, man.
Yeah, that's great.
It's very WWE code. The only champion over there that I like is like Steve Macklin, man. That's about it.
Macklin ain't going WWE for sure.
Tough. That guy likes to bleed too much.
Yeah.
Plus, he doesn't. It's just like some people just they don't have enough of a gimmick to be in WWE, right? So.
Yeah. You can't be military boy. They got John Cena for that. Sorry.
He's gonna be on in a minute. So.
Yeah. But yeah, man. TNA, not looking great right now. People are very upset with them. People seem to be very upset with like a lot of companies on that side right now. It's not looking too hot. We don't know what's gonna happen after John Cena's retirement. People are saying that they're gonna drop out. I doubt that's gonna happen though.
Yeah. Well, apparently, like the other apparent thing too is apparently that TV deal fucking crashed and burned.
The one for TNA.
The one for TNA. So.
Oh, you mean the TV deal that wasn't a TV deal?
Yeah, the TV deal that was never going to happen. It crashed and burned.
They got some kind of like deal, quote unquote, that was been around for a little bit, but it wasn't TV.
Right. The only deal they have is that they're trying to like screw away is that deal they have with Sinclair, which puts them on the Travel Network, right? That's what was paying all the bills. But if they manage to like screw that up and at the same time screw the, not have a TV deal, they're gonna have to get bought.
We got a leak apparently.
Uh-huh.
There's I don't know how true this is because I haven't actually like looked it up, but apparently AMC may be the place for PWI Insider. No, PW Insider. No, that's not a real place. Who else is saying this? John Alba. Also, Sports Illustrated. So that's close. Yeah. AMC. Maybe potential new home. There's nothing been signed right now, but that could be a place. AMC, who is not known for wrestling at all. So.
Oh, that's a whole people station, bro.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Like, AMC has some of my favorite shows, right? They had Walking Dead when it was good. They had Breaking Bad, right? Yeah. They did. What was the show? They had a couple. AMC had a couple good shows, but I don't know about wrestling, bro. AMC on wrestling.
So you're gonna go from Walking Dead to TNA.
Well,
it's like WWE on Sci-Fi, right? Like that's what it screams at for me, which wasn't great.
I mean, it's Walking Dead to Walking Dead, right? TNA ain't looking super great right now, right?
Yeah.
Same genre. Companies that I don't want companies to fold, so I'm not gonna say that. But companies that have survived a lot longer than they should have going over there. And like I said, I don't want TNA to fold. I want TNA to find themselves, but at this point, it feels like I said, it feels like it's the end of the road for them.
Yeah, it does not feel good for them. Like they're, I don't know. Like before, like the old TNA, like before they started working with NXT, and they had Scott D'Amore, it was great. Like TNA was something that was worth watching then, but they got. Right when they came back to being TNA, they kicked out Scott D'Amore, the guy that literally got them there, and decided to go a different direction and went with NXT. And the show has not been great since. It's been like one of the worst wrestling shows I've watched, next to NWA Power, which is equally as awful because it has Vince Russo writing it. So, you're as bad as a show that has Vince Russo writing it. I don't know how... I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. It's not like we said. It's not a good look for TNA right now. I mean, nothing's gonna happen to them, right? They have at this point they have WWE backing, right? So nothing's gonna happen to them. But it just, I don't think in a world where WWE is still somehow the biggest wrestling company, we don't need more WWEs, right? All they're doing is just siphoning. They're just taking everything from whoever they're working with. It's just, it doesn't seem worth it to me. But what do I know? I'm just a wrestling fan.
But they don't. The only thing they get from WWE, they don't get money from them.
No,
they don't get shit from them. So if they tank, it's to be like, oh well, you guys tank. Sorry, we'll just take the rest of your guys. Right? That's all that would happen.
They'll buy the media right. They'll buy the media rights. They'll buy the company, and they'll just shut it down. And they'll be able to use a bunch of TNA footage on WWE TV now.
Yeah.
Well, they can already because TNA gives them that too.
Yeah, they already give it to them. So they don't give them anything but like, I don't know. You can't really say ticket sales because the people going to TNA shows are people that watch TNA. That's it. It's not WWE people watching TNA.
That's why I only had 600 people in the building the other day.
Yeah, it's just TNA people watching. People that have diehard TNA fans watching TNA. That's it. It's not. You're not getting any crossover from NXT or anything like that, right?
Yeah.
And the place they were struggling to fill was Full Sail, by the way.
Oh, they're in Full Sail?
Yeah.
Bro, come the fuck on. Oh my god.
You can't fill Full Sail, which you can give tickets for free. There's a problem.
So they were in WWE's place? In WWE's spot? All right, bro.
And on one of the shows, yeah, they're at Full Sail, bro.
And they couldn't get NXT numbers in there? NXT can at least do 1.5, 2K. Well, maybe not 2K. 2K might be a lot, but at least 1.5.
No, 1.5 is too high.
Is it?
Yes.
Ooh. Well.
NXT gets like 200 people max on their shows. That's it.
So, in that sense, TNA outdrew NXT.
In their Full Sail building, yes. NXT will outdraw them if they go into a 1,000 or capacity, a higher capacity building. They will probably outdraw them.
Yeah.
Very easily.
Well, I don't want to see the downfall of TNA, but it feels like we're at the end of that rope.
And most of NXT is running the Performance Center.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. They don't really use Full Sail anymore. I'm thinking like NXT from like 10 years ago.
You're thinking Black and Gold, man.
Yeah.
What they were. That was when they were in Full Sail. When it was Black and Gold. Not anymore. They're doing most of their shows, with the exception of like pay-per-views and things like that. Sometimes they'll make piggyback off of a WWE show or a bigger show. They're mostly in the Performance Center.
Yikes. Speaking, you know what? We're gonna move on because we gotta talk about someone else that might be better suited for the Performance Center with what they've been doing while being outside. We gotta talk about Tegan Nox one more time. Not for long, but we gotta talk about her one more time.
All right, let's do it.
We got indie promoters saying that she fucked up. We've heard apparently that she asked for too much money and it's not worth it via the ticket sales that she creates for being on the shows. So she's big wigging. She's like thinking that she's bigger than the program in indies, and she's not selling out indies either. Unlike a certain person who just won their 13th title yesterday.
Oh, like Mercedes.
Yeah. Mercedes is now somewhere. Them ticket sales move. That's number 1 PWI, by the way.
Number 1 PWI. And number 2 is Timeless Tony Storm.
Number 3 was Saya.
Yep.
I think this is the first time I can remember in a long time where the top 3 of a PWI, men's or women, weren't in WWE.
And I think like number 6 was Athena.
I feel like Athena could have been like number 4. Yeah, I feel like the top 3 is like solid, right? Like you can't Mercedes, if you want to go by titles, Mercedes won like 11 titles during the time that PWI was a thing. Like for the assessment period.
Yeah.
Like all over the world. Like she lost 1 match. There's no one that had a better year. Second that was Toni Storm, who is like the face of AEW at this point. One of the faces of AEW. So
yeah.
And then Saya Kamatami just her ridiculous year, fucking bringing Stardom back to a place where Stardom didn't think they would be, selling out a bunch of places again. Their YouTube shows, whenever they do them, doing like tens of thousands, like 10,000 people sitting watching a show at 3 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can't beat that. I think she could have been number 4. Athena could have been number 4.
Yeah, I think it was above her. Somehow Rhea Ripley keeps getting in the top 5, and I don't know how, but it was Rhea Ripley. I think Io Sky? I don't remember.
I got you for the top 10.
Yeah.
Top 10, number 1. I'm gonna go number 1 to 10. Mercedes was number 1. Toni Storm was number 2. Saya was number 3. Tiffany Stratton was number 4. Stephanie Vaquer was number 5. Io Sky number 6. Athena 7. Sari number 8. Naomi number 9. Rhea Ripley number 10.
Oh, okay, she's higher than Rhea.
Yeah, that's your top 10.
I think she's higher than number 7.
Athena? Yeah.
Yeah. Because Athena's literally undefeated on title matches.
In singles, yeah.
In singles title, pretty much title matches and things like that.
Been champion over 1,000 days.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I think you could put it. I can argue Athena being number 4. I don't think Athena cracks top 3 because as much as you could say, you can't take Saya out of the top 3. She is doing things that a lot of women have not been able to do in Stardom over the last year.
Right. No, I wouldn't fuck with the top 3. Right.
Yeah.
It's everything below that's like the battle royal down there. It's the Mario Kart thing.
And low key, I don't even know who I put at 5 because I didn't get to see anything of Tiffany Stratton. I know Stephanie McCurry is great. I don't know what she's doing in WWE though. Maybe EO. EO will probably be number 5 to me. But again, I don't fully know what EO did this year either. So
not a whole lot. It'd be. I would say you put Athena above Tiffany Stratton, and then either you have Tiffany Stratton after, and then all the others. Would sound about right. I just don't think Athena is 7.
Yeah. I don't agree with that. Athena should for sure be top 5, right? Being a champion for so long, being literally carrying a company on your back. Yeah, I don't know. We were going to talk about Tegan Nox. I don't fucking care about talking about Tegan Nox anymore. I like talking about the top 10. Top 10 was fun to talk about.
Yeah. Oh, no. Tegan Nox screwed herself. She might as well retire.
Yeah, just retire now. Just get out of the way.
She's not getting any more booking. Here's the funny thing. The thing they didn't want to do, they didn't want to do their job, right? They didn't want to lose in 3 minutes. The people that did did do the thing, have been on Ring of Honor and have been on Collision this past week alone. Right? They just keep showing up. So, that could have been them. But no, they didn't want to lose. Oh well.
They wanted more time. They thought 3 minutes wasn't a good enough time to express themselves. Like, all right, bro.
They thought they had pull. That's what it was. They thought they had pull. And they have shit.
Well, that goes by what they're saying about her bookings, right? That they say that she charges too much and doesn't have the drawing power that she thinks she does. Right. Or no, not that she thinks she does. I think the quote was, she's charging too much and doesn't have the drawing power to justify the price. I think that's what was said. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, what can you do? You mess yourself up. That happens, right? You gotta. If she doesn't want to wrestle again, she's already talking about she was only gonna wrestle for 2 more years anyway and retire, right? Just do it now. Find your next thing that you're gonna be doing. And just move on from wrestling because I don't think you're gonna get a lot.
Yeah, I don't think she's gonna get shit. Let's just be honest. Unless she begs and pleads to go back to TNA, go to TNA or WWE, she ain't getting it.
I mean, it's a possibility, right? That's a possibility. TNA is a possibility. But
TNA will take anybody.
But if they ain't signed Wesley, probably not gonna sign you. And you've been out longer. You've been outside longer than Wesley. Wesley literally just got fired a month ago. Was already on TNA. So, just moral of the story, just do your job. Everyone's very okay with those people are very okay with doing their job in WWE, but going anywhere else, they want to act all high and mighty.
Yeah. Well, hey, you do you.
All right, Prophet.
All right.
You know what it's time. You know where it's time to go now.
Okay. So now that we got the shit out the way.
Yes.
We took out the trash. Burnt it and threw it away, put it in the goddamn dumpster. Let's get to that good shit. Let's talk about AEW Dynamite.
Oh, blood and guts.
Blood and guts, man. Whew. Look, we're just gonna go right in. Women's blood and guts.
Lord have mercy. They went absolutely batshit on this match. Man,
the Sky Blue was so happy to be ready to be busted open. She was giddy. She was trying not to smile. She was smiling coming to the ring. Like a half the range smile, like, yes, I'm gonna bleed today. It's like, holy crap, right? It was like 5 minutes and she was busted open. I think Mox was like, do it in the first 5. It'll be great.
No, I don't. I think the second that she was able to, she was like, all right, now. I feel like Sky Blue would have came out bleeding. I felt if they would have let her, she would have come out with the Crimson Mask on immediately.
Like, yo, that's not how this works, Sky. Stop it.
It's like, like can I at least set somebody on fire? It's like, nope, that's the men's version. She's like, God, you're not letting me do anything.
You're tying my hands here, guys.
Fine, you know what? I'm a blade. I'm gonna run the blade, but I'm gonna make sure I do it a little deep. And they're like, Sky, please don't. It's like, too late. Cut.
Yeah, well, just throw me in the cage real quick. All right, cut. Whew. Been waiting all day for this.
I feel alive.
She was going crazy, man. She was going crazy.
She was so good.
All the ladies were going crazy. They were doing their thing. Megan Bayne was. I didn't expect Megan. There's some people you don't expect to bleed or anything. Megan Bayne was one of those ones for some reason I didn't expect that. But no, Megan Bayne's a sicko too. She was bleeding too. I was like, well, shit.
I mean, some of the shit that she was doing in there also, right? Like, fucking putting a trash can lid on Jamie Hayter's face and then just chucking a chair at her. Yeah. Doing drop kicks falling into glass. Megan Bayne was going crazy too. I feel like we can give a lot of women their credit, and I feel like we will. I feel like we're gonna give every single woman in here their credit. But can we talk about one woman specifically real quick first before we start talking about the match?
Who was that?
Marina Shafir.
Oh man,
bro, the glow up that Marina Shafir has had since being in the Death Fighters is just incredible. Remember, it was 4 months ago when she was in a tag match. People were like, "Why is she in this match? Get her the hell out of here!" Blah 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 blah. I was too. I was like, "Why is she here? Get her out of here." Megan Bayne. Oh, not Megan Bayne. Marina Shafir looked like the most dominant force in that cage when she showed up. Like her aura, her swag, everything about her was just on another level in here. And it feels like she's really found herself now, especially over the last few months. That's what to give her the biggest shout out.
Well, yeah. I think she was a machine, man. Even when she first came out, somebody, I think it was it? They tried to jump her as soon as she came out.
Stat.
But it did not end the way that Stat thought it was going to end. Because she whooped Stat's ass outside.
Dropped her ass in the bed of nails.
Yeah. And then took her shoes off and went in the ring that had tacks everywhere. That Jamie Hayter, when she came in, she hit the... I forgot who she hit with the bag of tacks, and they just flew everywhere.
It was either Sky Blue or Julia Hart, one of the two.
Yeah, she just hit her with the bag, and it was like... Psh, I don't think they thought the bag was going to explode, but that thing fucking exploded. It's like,
and then women weren't even trying to avoid the tacks. They were like, well, I'm going to do my bump here anyway. I don't care.
Yeah. They were bumping on the tacks. They were going crazy, man. Man... the women's Blood and Guts was such a damn good match.
What were your favorite moments? What are some of your favorite moments from this match, Prophet?
Actually, one of the creative moments, when Julia Hart and Tekla, when they crawled out the hole in the ring.
That was so good, bro.
I was like, that's fucking creative. They beat up the ref and got the keys. I was like, okay, that was great. That was good. When one of the other moments was when Mercedes gave all of her belts to other people so they could beat up everybody with her belts. She was just handing out title belts.
And she only gave out half, by the way.
Yeah.
She literally had She's a champion in enough places to have a belt for literally every single woman. She could have handed the other 6 to the other side, and everyone would have had a belt.
Yeah, I thought that was a good one. She was like, hey, here. We can use these belts as weapons. Here, everybody gets a belt.
Man, we got to see a lot of stuff. Like, one of my favorite moments was the spot with the mirror.
Oh, yeah, that was good.
Where Toni Storm was about to do, like, her hip attack into the mirror, but got it thrown right in her face.
Yeah. Yeah, she picked that mirror up. Bam! I was like, oh.
Oh, God.
Shit. That mirror blew up, too, man.
It did.
Shattered, went everywhere.
And then later, Marina Shafir uses shards of glass, steps in them, and uses them to break up a submission.
Yeah.
Like, oh, my God. Oh, my God. The only one who didn't go crazy in here, which was to be expected, was Mercedes. But I feel like it went with the story.
Uh-huh.
Mercedes, I didn't expect Mercedes to go crazy. I don't think anyone expected her to go crazy. No one expected her to even be in this match. It's crazy that she was in here to begin with.
Yeah, but like story-wise, it would be like Mercedes story-wise would not want to be in those type of matches.
Yeah, it makes complete sense.
Right? So she tried to get that shit over with as quick as possible, which when she got in the ring, that's what she was trying to do, get it over as fast as possible.
And then she got slammed in a table outside, and her stab were just done for the night.
Yep. They took the rest of the night off.
What else? There were a lot of things that happened in this match that I really enjoyed.
So when Harley Cameron, she had the mini Monet.
Yes.
It took the mini Monet off. I think Mercedes took the mini Monet off, and she had brass knuckles under there and started hitting people with the brass knuckles. That was good.
It was so good. Prophet, tell the people about the end of the match.
So the end of the match, they put Mina Shirakawa in a submission. And they were pretty much beating the shit out of Mina Shirakawa in front of... It had Toni Storm watch what was happening. And Toni Storm ended up conceding the match to stop them from beating up Mina Shirakawa. I was like, oh. Because I was wondering how the match was going to end. And I was like, oh, shit, that's different. That's a good way to do it.
I really enjoyed it. And also, it's not lost on me that Megan Bayne specifically used the TBS championship to beat Mina on the back while she was getting submitted.
Uh-huh.
Not lost on me. I saw it. That's our next TBS champion, Megan Bayne.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something I said like 4 or 5 months ago.
Yep. Yep. It's for sure now. Because all the belts they had in the ring, she uses specifically the TBS championship. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. You can say I'm looking to it more if you want. That's fine. I know signs. I know AEW.
Yep. They throw small signs here and there, man. Like, use a specific thing, do a specific thing. But yeah, like, her using specifically, she went and got the TBS championship, by the way. She looked for it.
Yeah, it wasn't right there. It was literally, she had to literally go get it.
Yeah. And then she got that and started hitting her in the back with that championship. So, yeah, planting the little seeds here and there. Don't be surprised if after Mercedes loses, Megan Bayne shows up. It's like, I want that title now. Gimme.
I mean, we're about to see. We're about to see the most epic end of a belt collector run we will ever see, or maybe not. It could be a thing where she just doesn't win the AEW Women's World Championship and still keeps all the other ones for a little while, because them other companies are like twerking it real hard for Mercedes, because every time Mercedes show up in one of these companies, them ticket sales double.
Oh yeah, no, they sell out every time.
Every time, like social media doubles, triples. Like, so they might be like, belt collector, no, Mercedes, hold these titles for the rest of your life.
Like, I can't go everywhere the rest of my life.
She's like, hey, we will charter your flights, we will do whatever you want, you get paid whatever you want, just hold these titles until 2028. Bare minimum.
Bare minimum. Yeah, because she shows up, that company's getting paid every time.
Never fails. If it's ticket sales, it's either ticket sale or not either. It's ticket sales and social media clicks and everything. Like, it just goes up double, triple every time.
Yep. Yeah, man. So yeah, that match was damn good. It was all good.
I loved it. I loved every little bit of it.
Yeah, man. Let's see. I think after that, so after that match, Don Callis family jumped the Jurassic Express.
Yeah.
Because they're trying to get Matt and Nick Jackson to join the Don Callis family, and gave them an ultimatum. They're like, yo, you got to make your decision next week.
Yeah, it's not good for them.
They're like, I think it was Matt Jackson was like, uh-oh. He's like, next week, huh? Oh, boy. And Okada was telling them, yeah, you gotta make it, you gotta decide next week. So, yeah, we will see. And so after that, we had a Falls Count Anywhere match between Hangman and Powerhouse Hobbs. And oh boy, look, this is some of the best work Hobbs has done in AEW. His promo leading up to this is like one of his best promos that he's ever done.
Mm-hmm.
And this match is one of his best matches, best singles matches that he has done in AEW. Full stop.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. He looked like a damn monster the entire match.
The entire match, man. Like, he looked unstoppable. And I'm just saying, man, like, pretty soon you're gonna have to put that TNT championship back on him and give him a monster run like he is right now.
This might be an unpopular opinion,
Yeah.
but I think he should be the first national champion.
That'd be good too.
Yeah.
Hobbs traveling around just destroying people in other companies.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be good. But man, like, they were fighting everywhere. They didn't care where they fought. Yeah, man. This was such a damn good match. Like, what were some of your favorite points in this match, man?
What was one of my favorite points of the match? Hangman going old school, taking a beer from the audience, chugging the beer, and then hitting that moonsault on Hobbs outside. I loved that so much. It was nice to see like old Hangman back a little bit for a minute.
Yeah.
Also, like, other than that, Hobbs just dominating this match for like 80% of it was also my favorite. Like, this is, like you said, you already said it perfectly. I'm just gonna repeat what you said. Like, this was Hobbs' best performance in AEW that I've seen, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like, straight up.
Yeah, man. I did like when Hangman tossed him over and he flew. Hobbs flew, hit that table, that exploding table out there. I'm like, why did the table explode?
I guess it was like a light truss, right? Because the light started flickering on and off.
Oh,
after he hit it.
He just hit the table and it fucking exploded. I was like, shit. We're Michael Bay and everything now. Why not?
blood, guts, and explosions.
Apparently, man. Oh man.
You know, do you want me to go into my headcanon really quick?
Go for it.
I feel like the explosion was a way for AEW to tell us that we are going to do another barbed wire exploding death match, and we're going to do it right this time.
Oh God. Oh boy. But yeah, man. But after that, that's when Hangman got the pin, got the win, and you know, he was celebrating. He came back to he had to come back to the ring, and Shibata was there. They were fighting, and Samoa Joe appeared. Because it's on site with Samoa Joe, and then he was trying to make the cage come down. Eddie Kingston and Shibata. Well, Eddie Kingston and Hook came out and fought off Shibata and Joe. And Hangman finally, he got on the mic and he was like, "Hey, you wanted this to be a cage match? All you had to do was ask, you dumbass." So at Full Gear, this title match is going to be a cage match.
There goes women main eventing. There that goes.
Oh yeah, because get a cage match. That's. I'll see it being in the middle of the show.
Yeah, I definitely felt like this was the time for Mercedes and Tony to get that pay-per-view main event spot. Like, it's been on and off, but this is a year-long story between between Chris and Mercedes. Year-long story, technically, right? So This was the spot to give it to him. Now that that's the second that the steel cage was announced, I was like, Yep, there goes that main event. That's the first thing I said. Like, immediately, I was like, there goes that Mercedes main event.
Yeah.
That's gone.
Yeah. Well, I feel like when the women main event, it should be at like the biggest show.
I don't think they're gonna do it all in. Sadly,
if they have they didn't do it with the Mariah May and Toni Storm one, which they should have.
That was if there's any match that deserved to main event this year for sure. And I think even I said on the podcast they probably didn't do it because Mariah May was leaving, probably, which low key now that it's been a while since then, that was a dumb decision. Like, it should have main evented. Like, Revolution was basically built around Tony and Mariah.
Yeah.
That should have main evented.
They should have main evented.
It literally said the end on the screen.
Right.
Bro, I was there. The people were hyped for that match more than any other match on the card. In the building, I could feel it. So, yeah, if it wasn't going to be that, I guess it wasn't going to be Chris and Mercedes, even though that could have been a barn burner. So now I don't know. I don't know because they aren't. I think right now that's the only women's match that's even announced on Full Gear. Mercedes and Tony. I don't think there's another one yet.
What, you mean Mercedes and Chris?
Yeah, Mercedes. I keep on saying Mercedes and Tony. My bad. Mercedes and Chris.
I think if they get to no, they're not going to get to the finals this week of the tag tournament.
No,
because they held it back for some reason. I forgot.
Yeah, we're not even doing the semis right now. Like they're doing the other side of the bracket, right? They're doing the quarters on the other side of the bracket. So we still need to do Tony and Mina versus God, I forgot.
Alex Windsor and
Riho, yeah. And we still also, I think this week we're getting Megan Bayne and Marina Shafir versus TJ. Like, we're getting that this week. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, we're not getting anything on no finals at Full Gear. I'm guessing which is going to be crazy. They might wait to do the finals until World's End, which is crazy. Because that's December 27th. That's too long.
Yeah, that's nuts.
That's too long. I don't know when we're going to get the finals. I definitely assumed that we were going to get the finals at Full Gear, and the tournament kind of slowed down when it was announced, right? Like, we didn't get the bracket for like a month. Then we've only done two matches of the entire card.
Right. I thought I heard something happen, and that's why they had to like slow it down a second.
That sucks. But really quick for the card, right now we only have one women's match announced, and it's Chris and Mercedes.
Right.
Everything else, it's we got the $1 million match, we got Pac and Darby, we got the what 200K 4-way tag team match on the Tailgate Brawl, Roppongi Vice on the Tailgate Brawl, TNT title match, tag title match, world title match, and the Casino Gauntlet for the national championship. So we have one women's match announced right now for Full Gear.
Yep.
And it's this week.
Yeah.
Probably just gonna throw together one more. That's probably what they'll do. We need at least realistic 2, but probably only give one more now.
Yeah. Realistically, yeah, they should have like 2 more. I can see them adding 2 more though. One will be a pre-show match.
Yeah.
And if I'm going to guess, I'm going to look at my crystal ball, and I'm going to guess, it's going to be any combination of the Triangle of Madness versus somebody in the pre-show.
Yeah.
Or on the card.
I'm guessing, yeah. Triangle Madness for sure, right? Like, they need to be on the card, right?
Yeah, like, it's any combination of the Triangle of Madness or one of them, in somebody, right? Like, it versus somebody. That's what I can see.
It's weird that AEW is going backwards with that, because the last pay-per-view had, like, a nice showing for women's matches.
Right.
So I don't know why we're going backwards.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
What was it, Wrestle Dream? Wrestle Dream had, like, a really good showing, right? They had 3 women's matches on the card.
Mm-hmm. They're all bangers, too.
Exactly. I don't know, whatever. I guess. Nothing we can do about it, right? AEW is just going to do what AEW does at this point.
Yeah, so after the match between Hangman and Hobbs, we had the only real segment, in-ring segment, which was they brought out Ricky Steamboat. And of course, if there's a legend within sniffing distance of a ring, you know FTR is coming out.
Living legend killers.
They just... I was like, oh, cool, oh, no. Immediately when I thought it was, I saw Ricky Steamboat, I was like, oh, cool, and FTR's coming out. And of course, FTR did their thing where they messed with Steamboat, and they were going to pile drive Steamboat. Got to that point. Steamboat was going to walk away. He was willing to walk away. But FTR was going to, they were really going to put Ricky Steamboat out. And, of course, Bandido came in for the save. And, setting up for the match at Full Gear.
Prophet, you already know what I'm going to say. I told you while we were talking about it.
You already told me. You're like, this was too long.
That shit went way too long, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, it felt like, to me, it felt like they were like, all right, the sickos are getting a lot of what they want, right? We had the women's blood and guts went crazy. We immediately transitioned to a backstage fight, which went crazy. We got Young Bucks lore, of course. Sickos go crazy for that. Then we got Hobbs and Hangman. That went crazy. So we got to slow down for a second. We got to remember, we got to do something in ring. We have Ricky Dragon Steamboat here. We got to do something. And I'm just like, bro, that's just, it didn't deflate the show. I'm not going to go that far to say that it deflated the show, but definitely slowed it down when it really didn't have to.
Man, they were going to have, like, if they didn't do that, because they still did, like, 45 minutes, right?
Yeah.
That Blood and Guts. It would have been, like, an hour and, like, 15 minutes for the men's Blood and Guts.
Yeah.
They would have died.
Yeah.
Gabe Kidd would have set, like, 3 people on fire at that point.
He would have had to, with the time.
He's like, sorry, Darby, you're gonna get set on fire again. Oh man,
you barely survived the first time. You gotta do it again.
Yeah. Which leads us to men's Blood and Guts.
Oh yeah.
So the men's Blood and Guts was about as equally crazy, in completely different way, than the women's Blood and Guts. This was the men's Blood and Guts was pure carnage, man. Whatever can be flung at somebody, or whatever somebody can be thrown through, hit by, thrown into, yeah. It also happened on the men's Blood and Guts match. And they took it one step further and threw somebody through a flaming table. Darby Allin. Come on. If you had to guess who got thrown through a flaming table, who would you guess it would be?
Bro, the fact that Gabe Kidd showed up, and then I feel like Gabe Kidd put all of the lighter fluid on that table, because that table the fire looked like it went up 3 feet high.
Pac was like, oh shit. He waited a second because he was gonna just, like, when he lit it on, Gabe Kidd lit it on fire, he was about to throw him immediately and he hesitated. He's like, wait, hold on, let the flames go down for a second.
Yeah, I gotta give it a second. I can't just throw Darby into there. And Darby's probably like, just throw me. And he's like, no.
You're gonna literally fry Darby.
Bro, you rolled out, you're already on fire. Now imagine if I had thrown you right away.
It was a perfect throw by Pac, though. It was a nice lob. He just lobbed Darby, and Darby just flew and hit the fucking table.
Right in the middle of the two tables, too. It was literally perfect.
Yeah. Oh, man. We're talking about a man getting thrown. A man getting thrown perfectly through tables. We're sick.
Pac had to do it.
He had to do what he had to do, okay?
Because you couldn't miss the table.
No, you can't miss the table.
But there was too much fire on the table to just do it.
He had to wait a second to judge it because Gabe Kidd put like 2 gallons of lighter fluid on the fucking table.
It was too much. It was too much lighter fluid, bruh. It was.
He literally was like, he probably asked Eddie Kingston, hey Eddie, how much lighter fluid should I put on the table? Eddie just hands him a gas can, and somebody was like, Tony Khan's like, no, don't do that. Here's the little tiny bottles.
And he still used every drop of the tiny bottles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. It was. We're talking about the table spot a lot because that was probably like one of the craziest things that happened on the men's Blood and Guts, for sure.
Oh yeah. But Darby Allin started out the match first with was it him and Wheeler Yuta?
Yes, Yuta. Yeah.
He beat the crap out of Wheeler Yuta, man.
And then the good guys had the advantage, so Orange Cassidy came out next. Orange Cassidy also was beating him up.
Yeah, Wheeler Yuta got the shit kicked out of him. Everybody was like, you deserve it.
Well, he did. Piece of shit.
Piece of shit. He's also taking them supplements again because he's breaking out in acne again. Just saying.
Uh-oh.
Wheeler.
Uh-oh. Well, he has to bulk up, so when they kill Moxley, he'll be prepared.
Yeah. Well, probably Claudio got on his ass again. He's like, hey, look at me. Look at you. You're standing on camera. You're standing next to me. Look at me. And look at you. And he's like, oh.
Bro,
okay.
the amount of people I saw thirsting over Claudio on Blue Sky and Twitter.
What, Claudio? Claudio, not Ace Austin?
Oh, they were thirsting over Ace Austin too.
They still are.
Yeah.
Good lord.
AEW is about to like skyrocket in women's and men's viewership from Ace Austin alone, bro. Like they're fucking. The amount of times I've scrolled and seen Ace Austin look like he's twerking is. I've seen it too much.
He was just getting up, dude.
He was getting up, and they shot. They just did the shot, and they were like, "Oh, does he have ass also?" Like, "Oh my god." I'm like, "Oh my god, I don't want to see his ass. Please stop.
Stop it.
Enough. Y'all have fun. I'm happy y'all are happy. But I see it every other scroll. Like, enough."
And then, like, you see it again, and it's a thread on one of those other scrolls. Yeah, no. Stop it.
Stop it.
Get some help.
Hold on. Can we take a second to talk about the people who thirst over, like, AEW people? It happens for everyone. Like, the thirst in AEW is crazy. It's not just Ace Austin. It's Claudio. It's low-key Marina Shafir over the last week.
Uh-huh.
Willow, Sky Blue, Tekla. It's so much. It's like a lot of AEW fans have come from Tinder. Not Tinder. What's the website? I feel old as shit right now, bro. Jesus Christ.
What's the website of what?
Where like everyone used to scroll and do a bunch of like fanfics and stuff like that. What was that website? Tumblr.
Oh.
Tumblr.
Jesus.
It's like we have a bunch of Tumblr people watching AEW. Like it's a bunch of ships. Like we see a lot of like the Proto Sheeta ships and stuff like that. Like it's a lot. It's a lot.
It's a lot.
I can't do it. It's a lot.
No, too much.
Y'all can be fans the way you want to be fans. I'm not saying stop. You can do whatever you want. It's a lot for my old bones. It's a lot. I don't watch wrestling and think about ships and all that shit immediately. It's not me.
Yeah, no.
But anyway, we can get back to Blood and Guts.
But man, what were some of your top moments in the men's Blood and Guts?
Yes. What else happened? Like we had so much stuff happen in this Blood and Guts. We'll go with one of my favorite moments. When Jon Moxley walked in, he pulled out the fork and started like stabbing people with the fork immediately.
Immediately went Abdullah the Butcher on everybody.
You talked about Pac, or you talked about Pac in the table. Darby doing the coffin drop from the top of the cage was fun too. Another one that I liked is Wheeler Yuta and Mark Briscoe going up on top of the cage and dueling on top of the cage while everyone else was fighting inside Blood and Guts, inside the steel cage.
Yeah.
It was a lot of really fun moments in here.
Yeah, man. And Mark Briscoe doing that, doing the Jay Driller on the top of the cage, man.
I thought that shit was gonna collapse. I was prepared because people looked like they were like crowding around that area too. I was prepared for that thing to crash. I'm happy it didn't.
I think they were crowding around just in case.
Yeah.
So they could catch him. Because, yeah, that cage, I think they, when they were up there, it was like they like triple enforced that thing. It wasn't like a single layer.
They had to. You don't want people going through that cage. No.
No, you don't want the Mankind thing to happen again.
No. And if we're gonna give the Sky Blue Blood Award, we got to give it to Kyle O'Reilly.
Oh yeah,
Kyle O'Reilly bladed just like Sky Blue did.
Kyle O'Reilly is just as crazy though.
Yeah, that's true.
But Kyle O'Reilly got the win.
Yes, he did.
He made Mox tap. Mox was trying not to, but Kyle O'Reilly got that. They got that ankle lock in there, and he wasn't relenting. He was not letting go. And on Team Darby and Kyle O'Reilly in collaboration, they held off the Death Riders, all of them.
Yep.
And Mox had no choice but to tap. No choice.
We've talked about it before, right? Moxley's kryptonite is being alone. Like, the reason Moxley was able to run roughshod over AEW over last year is because he had the whole Death Riders with him. Whenever he's alone, he gives up immediately. I don't know why people are not seeing this. People are starting to see it more now, but it's been happening. If he doesn't have the Death Riders behind him, he's not like the Moxley of old. He gives up immediately.
Yep. Well, you started seeing a little bit of this when Adam Copeland. It was like starting with Adam Copeland, right?
Yeah.
Because when Adam Copeland, he was like, well, shit, if I fight Moxley, I got to fight the whole damn Death Riders team. So I'm just going to take them all out before the pay-per-view. And Moxley alone that's when Moxley had problems. He started having trouble. Was when Adam Copeland took out all the Death Riders. And, pretty much like Swerve, that was the thing Swerve kind of did, but didn't do. He didn't take out enough of them.
Exactly.
And, actually, he took them out, but the Bucks came in and screwed him over, right? He didn't know about the Bucks. But yeah, when Mox is alone, he gives up. He doesn't have the Death Riders with him. So, and that story's been going on for like a year.
Mm-hmm. It's weird that people are just noticing though. Like we've seen this happen, right? Like people were like, "Oh, he tapped out the Hangman." Like, well, yeah, because again, he was alone. The Death Riders got neutralized.
Yep. And
because they did, Moxley had to tap out by himself immediately. Same thing happened with Darby. He was alone. Like, the whole Death Riders would beat up Darby that entire match in that I Quit match. The second that he's alone, Sting takes out the rest of the Death Riders. It's a coffin drop, Scorpion Deathlock, tap out. I give up.
Right. And he doesn't he taps out pretty quick. That was the only time he kind of held on, but he was holding on because he thought somebody would get him out of it during the Blood and Guts match.
So I think what a lot of people expected, and I expected the Death Riders to at this point just kill Moxley at this point, because he's been making them lose a lot lately, and the fact that they didn't yet makes me think that they're holding off, because it feels like the end of the road for at least Moxley and the Death Riders. Mm-hmm. It feels like a when, not an if at this point. So I'm guessing we just wait to see when it happens.
Yeah, they're probably gearing up they gotta figure out who's gonna be the new leader, right? Like, who would be the new leader of the Death Riders?
Marina or Pac, because Pac has been talking his shit too. Marina or Pac, one of the two. I would assume Marina though.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, because if you really want to get into the weeds of things, Marina was the one who won her Blood and Guts match for her team. Moxley's one to lose his Blood and Guts match for his team. Mm-hmm. By default, right there. I don't know. Or the other option is it doesn't happen. They don't break up. That's also an option that people don't seem to want to think about.
It's option 3. They don't break up and they add somebody else.
Yeah, it's add somebody else.
Because on Collision, Moxley was kind of talking that he wanted to add somebody.
God, don't get me started on Moxley on Collision for this stuff. I don't think I talked about it last time he was on commentary. Uh-huh. But I'll talk about it this time when we get to Collision.
Well, guess what?
Oh, what?
Men's Blank Guts was the last match, and we already talked about it.
It's true.
Now it's time to go to Collision.
Woo. We're gonna break this down quick because Collision, as fun as Collision was, not a lot really happened on this show. First we had the Death Riders, Daniel Garcia, Pac, and Wheeler Yuta versus they beat Jay Lethal, Tommy Billington, and Adam Priest. Obviously, we knew that this was gonna happen. This was inevitable. We knew the Death Riders were gonna win this match. Before the match, though, Daddy Magic was on commentary. And Daddy Magic and Daniel Garcia had like a little back and forth, little talky talk. Eventually, it led to blows. Daddy Magic got taken out. And then Moxley came on. I was like, all right, I'll just be on commentary. Which, I'm sorry. This is me being very nitpicky. Moxley ran roughshod on AEW for a year. He's just doing commentary like he's like, you know. Yo, I'm John Moxley. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I love the Death Riders, but I love wrestling, and this is great. And I'm gonna be awkward John Moxley on commentary, bro.
Well, who's gonna stop him?
By himself, Darby Allin, Hangman, Kyle O'Reilly.
Well, half of them aren't there, so who's gonna stop him?
He's just sitting there on commentary, acting like he didn't run roughshod and kill people for a year, talking about how much he loves Wheeler Yuta. And how much he loves the Death Riders and all this other stuff. This is me being nitpicky. It's hilarious. It doesn't matter, really. It's just funny to think about.
But that's the great part of it, though, right? That's like, it's almost like somebody that's like a complete psychopath, right?
Yeah.
They like, oh, hey, you know, everything's great. While they just, like, murdered, like, 20 people. Like, they'll just talk normally.
I mean, later tonight, we did get to see the switch. It was funny to see, like, the swap between, like, Moxley being a commentator and Moxley being Death Rider Moxley, but we'll talk about that when we get there.
Yeah.
Anything on that opening match at all?
No. It was good, but yeah. They beat the crap out of the guys.
Backstage, we had a couple backstage segments. We had Aussie Open together, Kyle Fletcher and Mark Davis together, doing a little thing. Because both of them had matches. Davis had a match up against Mark Briscoe. Kyle Fletcher has a match against Scorpio Sky later in the night. They were talking. They were doing their thing. We also got Toni Storm talking. She is getting prepared. Her and Mina are getting prepared for their tag match against Riho and Alex Windsor. That should be fun. We'll see what happens there. They also said that they weren't cleared for tonight, and we'll get into that a little bit later. After that, we had Mark Briscoe and Mark Davis, the Battle of the Marks. It didn't take off like the Battle of the Kyles did, but it was a good match. Yeah, it didn't take off like the Battle of the Kyles, but it was still a really good match. It was really fun to watch. Davis looks like $1 million again. He's still trying to figure things out, but he still looked like a monster. Fucking Moxley was talking about who did say Moxley? Who did Moxley say he would look like the entire time? Like a younger, like Arn Anderson, I think he said.
Oh yeah.
He said Mark Davis looks like Arn Anderson at like 17 or something.
At 17.
Yeah, it was a really good match. It was very hard hitting. It was very fun. I really enjoyed the match. Obviously, Mark Briscoe took the win. He's getting prepared to take on Kyle Fletcher, so we knew that was going to happen.
Yeah.
Any thoughts on this match before we move on to the next one?
No, it was a good match. It was good to see Mark Davis back in the ring again after so long.
Yeah.
So it was a good, like, I don't know. I think it was a second match in. It was a good second match in.
Good match. Backstage, we had a couple more segments. We had Scorpio Sky talking about his match with Kyle Fletcher. People, I guess, forgot that Scorpio Sky is a former two-time TNT champion, which is funny. People completely forgot that.
Yeah.
He had my favorite TNT title. He had the Laker color title.
He had the Laker one. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna forget that. Was the reign great? No, but he had the best TNT titles so far. So take that. And then after that, we get Josh Alexander teasing his match. He's gonna be in the trios match for the $1 million at Full Gear. He's taunting Kenny Omega, and he hurts Michael Nakazawa, which just. That's the first time we've seen Michael Nakazawa on TV in like a year. And he's getting his ankle snapped. Just awful. Just awful. Nakazawa's a terrible person.
Michael Nakazawa was just chilling, dude. He was walking. He was just walking. He was trying to get the next match going. He was minding his own business. And then Josh Alexander just beats the shit out of him and breaks his ankle.
For no reason.
For no reason. He was minding his own damn business.
Josh Alexander talking about, I live for hurting people. Remember Ibushi? Like, you son of a bitch.
Hey, I'm Michael Nakazawa. Huh? Give me your ankle.
Now, I refuse to call him the second Canadian GOAT. I can't do it anymore.
No, he's still the GOAT.
No, I can't do it anymore, Prophet.
No,
I hate his guts. I hate his guts now.
Second Canadian GOAT. Let's go.
Why couldn't he be this kind of heel in TNA when he was being a heel in TNA? He's evil here.
Well, you already know the reason why.
No,
we talked about it about an hour ago.
At that time, TNA was still doing good things, despite the fact that we said that him being a heel in TNA was not great because people were still cheering him. It didn't matter.
Yeah, because it's Josh Alexander. Well, look, towards the end of that heel run, and that was literally the last one. Funny enough, that was pretty much the last episode of TNA that I reviewed.
Yeah,
was the feud between him and Nick Nemeth, and it was Josh Alexander as a heel.
Yeah,
and that was right when they partnered up with WWE. Mm-hmm. So you know the reason why.
And then Josh Alexander got the hell up out of there.
Yeah, a lot of people got the hell up out of there, man.
Next up, we had the MXM casting call. We had, if you don't know how the casting call works at this point, MXM comes out. You can fight any combination of them, single, tag, trios, men's division, women's division, whatever you want to do. This time we got Ty Mello coming out there. Ty Mello beat Taya Valkyrie in a really good match. Very, very. It wasn't long. It's pretty good. Yeah. Pretty good. But then we had Marina Shafir coming out and attacking Ty Mello. And then Toni Storm came out, who was not cleared for action, by the way, came out and attacked Marina Shafir. But actually, it worked out pretty well for Tony. Mm-hmm. I thought Moxley was going to hop in, but Moxley, they panned the camera over and Moxley looked surprised, which is also hilarious. I think he said, I didn't know I wasn't expecting that. So he was sitting there. He didn't help Marina. That's another notch against him with the Death Riders, apparently. So that's all I'm saying.
You can't. Other than pull Marina out of there, it's not like he could hit them all with the Death Rider.
I mean, he could have tried, but he was alone. And Toni Storm's also a mad woman. She's also crazy.
Yeah. You don't want to mess with crazy.
That'd been the fourth person to make him quit in the last 3 months. Do you have any thoughts on the MXM casting call?
No. It's good, but look, Taya Valkyrie is literally on TV every week. Something Nixon Newell ain't doing. Anyways.
Yeah. I mean, Taya also talked about it on Twitter, so.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Next up, we had match of the night. For me, the TNT Championship match between Kyle Fletcher, our champion, and Scorpio Sky. Scorpio was being a little cheeky in this match. There was a point where he jumped off the rope and was like, "Oh, my ankle." And then the referee makes Kyle Fletcher stop. And Kyle Fletcher stood there, and then Scorpio Sky took advantage, being a cheeky veteran.
Yeah.
He was trying to do a lot, but, I mean, it didn't work. Fletcher was just able to outpower everything, outmaneuver him, and then eventually was able to beat Scorpio Sky. Then, after Mark Briscoe comes out, Mark Briscoe starts talking. Kyle Fletcher grabs the mic. Kyle Fletcher also notes that tonight was his 8th defense, or Collision was his 8th defense, and he is 1 defense away from beating the all-time TNT title defense record, which is crazy. He's done it really fast, by the way. As a TNT champion should.
Yep.
And then, there's just more hype for their match at Full Gear. Prophet, what were your thoughts on the TNT Championship match?
TNT Championship match, so far, he hasn't had a bad TNT Championship match.
No.
At all. There's been no duds. It's just all very good matches. It's good to see Scorpio Sky wrestling in singles, doing more singles matches and things like that, because he's also been doing them in Ring of Honor. The funny thing is, what I always say about Ring of Honor, it's where you go to grind if you want it. And Scorpio Sky and Top Flight has been grinding down there.
Yeah.
Like, damn near every week. That's just saying.
I mean, look, Alex Windsor has been down there grinding.
Yes, every week.
So if Alex Windsor can do it, anyone can.
She's not on Dynamite. She's on Ring of Honor. Like I think like Skyflight just had a trios match in Ring of Honor.
Well, they're prepping for the trios title defense, right? The 6-man title defense against Shane Taylor Promotions.
Yeah, the title match against them. But still, I'm just saying, they're down there grinding.
Yeah.
There's who else is down there? The Outrunners are with Dalton Castle down there.
Yep.
Doing fantastic work down there. I'm just pointing out a certain thing. I don't name names, but there is, like, for wrestlers that aren't, say, like, doing the best right now, or not, like, kind of, like, getting over with the crowd or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Ring of Honor is there. Do that grind down there.
I mean, Deanna's been doing it too, right? Like, she's in that pure title tournament that also has been, like, stalled a lot.
Yeah, people have been getting hurt.
Yeah.
That's why. So, yeah, man. Just gonna say, there's a place to grind, and your TNT champion grinded down there for a minute, and that's how. Look at how great he is right now.
Exactly. He was a great Ring of Honor TV champion, by the way.
Yeah.
People low key are forgetting that. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, they're forgetting that. Like most, a lot of his TNT championship is mirroring his TNT championship, or his TNT championship is mirroring his TV championship.
Oh yeah,
his TV championship reign.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Good
stuff.
Yeah, it was very great. Very great. Next up, we had a couple more things backstage. We had a tease for the 200K 4-way tag team match. We have the Not Acclaimed facing the Bang Bang Gang, facing Big Bill and Brian Keith, and the Outrunners. Speaking of them, winner of that 4-way gets $200,000. That's going to be on the tailgate on Full Gear this week. So it should be interesting to see what happens there. And then we got another by the numbers for Chris Statlander and Mercedes Moné. Again, just really hyping up that match because that match is going to be fantastic. A year from that first match from last year's should be great. After this, we had a tag team match. We had Riho and Alex Windsor versus Maya World and Heian. All I'm going to say is they seem to get more time this week. They even got a commercial break and everything. And they got a lot of offense in here too. It was a really nice back and forth match. I'm not saying anything crazy. All I'm saying is they got more time in this match.
They got more time. Just saying. Just saying.
Both of them about to be all elite by the end of the year. For sure.
It could have been somebody else.
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta do your job. Sometimes, I like saying no to a lot of things all the time. No is my favorite word. But sometimes you gotta put your head down and do work.
So you gotta do it.
You gotta do it. You are not bigger than the program.
That's right.
But again, what do we know? Only wrestling I did was in high school. I don't know anything about professional wrestling. I don't know. Next up, after the actually, Prophet, do you have any thoughts on the match of Riho and Alex Windsor won? By the way.
Oh, of course, yeah. No, I think it was, good stuff. Could have been another tag team there, but they fucked themselves. So congrats, Heian and Maya World, for getting those points, and they're probably going to be on next week's Collision too. Who knows? Yeah,
they're probably going to be like the tune-up for like a lot of these women's tag teams, right? Since the women's tag team tournament isn't really going as fast as we thought, we'll probably see them against, I don't know. They did Ty J already. We might see them against like the Sisters of Sin or like someone in a week or two. Who knows? Well, not next week because next week is Full Gear, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's Full Gear week next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next up, we had the conglomeration from Wednesday. Kyle O'Reilly was kind of talking real spicy to Jon Moxley. I mean, for good reason. He made him tap out on Dynamite, right? Very good reason. And this is what I was talking about earlier. This is when we got the shift. Moxley went from like commentary mode to like Death Rider mode, while the crowd was all like hazing him, saying that you tapped out. And Moxley challenged Kyle O'Reilly for a match at any time, any place. So some point, I'm guessing Full Gear, we're going to be getting a Kyle O'Reilly, Jon Moxley singles match again. It's going to be great.
It might be on the main card or it might be on the pre-show. Because they're hyping up those pre-shows a lot now.
They're on TV now. They're on TNT.
Yeah. So the pre-shows they're hitting a little different.
Yeah. It should be interesting. I would like to see Jon Moxley on the pre-show. It would be fun to see. Next up, in the only thing that I put on Blue Sky this week about the show was Ty Mello and her promo to Marina Shafir. Because we know Ty Mello, Ty J are going to be wrestling Marina Shafir and Megan Bayne this week on Dynamite in the tag team title tournament. And all I'm going to say, like I said, I don't want to be that guy, but Ty Mello talks better than Sammy.
Just saying.
That's all I'm not saying anything crazy. I just noticed it. Like, when I listened to her promo, she just sounded more believable to me. You know, she was good. And then I had to think, because, you know, they're married. I was like, yeah, Sammy can learn a thing or two from her.
She also sounded like she could be an LFI. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
She'd fit in LFI more than Sammy.
Yeah. But at this point, anything would fit better in LFI than Sammy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of LFI.
See that lead in?
Yeah, that was right there. They were in the main event.
Yep.
So, in this match, we had FTR and Sammy and Roosh versus Bandido, Juice Robinson, and Jet Speed. Our main event, 8-man tag.
Yep.
Sammy, I don't watch Ring of Honor as much. Sammy got this like little shit eating grin mustache on him now. Bro, that's not gonna help. You still don't fit in LFI, bro. Nice try. It still ain't working.
Yeah, it ain't working.
But this match, they went kind of crazy. Like this felt like a main event for sure. We got a lot of offense from everyone. Sammy kicked the shit out of Speedball in his face directly. Just did not look great. Roosh was in here doing Roosh things. We had, I think the star of the match was probably Speedball. Speedball, like, did a lot in this match.
Yep. He might have hurt himself, though.
Yeah, on that apron, I forget what the apron Ultimate Weapon on Dax. That Dax moved and he hit the apron.
No, I think it was the dragon screw he took.
It could have been that too. Yeah. I mean, I guess we'll hear about it pretty soon, right? Because he's supposed to be in that national title, not tournament, national title, Casino Gauntlet. So we'll see if he's there or not. But yeah, Speedball kind of got taken out at the end with that Ultimate Weapon, but it didn't matter. Good guys still prevailed. Roosh taking the pin was also interesting to me, but it is what it is. Roosh got hit with that 21 plex by our world champion Bandido. Got taken out. 1, 2, 3. Jet Speed, Juice Robinson, and Bandido take the win. And that is where Collision ends. Prophet, what were your thoughts?
So I had to rewatch Collision at that point because, you know, I got off of work around, earlier that day, and I fell asleep midway through.
Makes sense.
So I had to rewatch it. I thought it was good, man. I thought the match overall was solid. You cannot just... Bandido is the man, dude. Like, when he shows up now, when he gets in the ring, those people, the people... That felt like the roof was about to blow off the second he got in the ring. Towards the end.
Bandido's that guy.
He's that guy now. Like, here's my thought. The first thought that went through my head, I'm like... Bandido right now is that he's getting there to where the point where he's like that AJ Styles, New Japan run AJ Styles. TNA Kurt Angle, like, that New Japan run of Kenny Omega. He's getting close to that. To like that, what is it? I don't want to say notoriety, but he's getting close to that status. Because whatever he touches is turning to gold, man. And he's doing some great things in the ring. Everywhere.
You know what's crazy about that too, bro?
Yeah, what's that?
I just looked it up. Bandido just turned 30 this year.
Oh, so yeah, he's going on that type of run.
Yeah,
like those guys did.
Yeah. So spot on. You were just spot on. I'm just adding to your point. He's in that early prime right now.
Yeah, he hit his stride, man. So now he's knocking it out of the park everywhere. He's the man, dude.
And we get to see him. We see him on Ring of Honor and AEW all the time. He goes to CMLL damn near every other week.
Yep.
Just on another level right now. If Bandido is your Wrestler of the Year, I am not mad at you.
Oh, he's. If he doesn't win Wrestler of the Year, I will heavily criticize whatever publication does not make him Wrestler of the Year.
I don't even know who it could be other than him, honestly.
Like, there's no right now, nobody.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think anyone else can take it from him right now.
Not this run, not this year.
No, not North America at the very least.
Not North America. No, there's no way.
All right, Prophet. You have any other thoughts? Anything before we wrap this one up?
Nah, man. Let's take it home.
All right, y'all. You know what time it is. First off, thank you so much for listening to the podcast all the way through. Do all the things. Prophet's going to tell you about more of the things. What I'm going to tell you about is how to talk to us directly. If you want to hit us up while we're talking about the shows or talking about other things, existential crisis of the country, you can hit us up on Blue Sky. You can follow the entire podcast at THEPW Podcast. You can follow Prophet at Prophet, PROFFITT. You can follow me at Shikoku, SHIKKOKU. We're on Blue Sky every once in a while. We're on there a lot, especially for show days. So if you want to interact with us, follow us over there. You want to hear more about these shows, these podcasts that we do, definitely make sure you're following us over there. We'll talk, we'll interact, we'll do a lot of really good things. Now, also, if you can't listen to this on YouTube, make sure you're following us on Spotify. Spotify, this podcast goes up around the same time, so you can get it easily. Very good for you on the go. You want to listen to us on the car on the way to work. You want to listen to us in the car on the way to the gym. You want to listen to us while you're cleaning up the place. Definitely make sure you do that. Also, give us ratings over there. We have comments there too. So if you throw a comment over there, we'll be able to see it, and we'll react to them on the podcast. So just make sure you throw comments over there. Give us a thumbs up, a 5-star rating over there. And yeah, listen to the podcasts on YouTube. Tell the people about the YouTube.
All right, guys, on the YouTube, as usual, we put up our content here. I think it's like 6 o'clock in the morning on Monday. So every Monday, you're going to get a new episode of the podcast, whether it be on YouTube or Spotify. So with that, on YouTube, for the YouTube listeners, if you like this episode, tap that like button. Helps us out. Helps us get to more people that will possibly like the podcast. Besides that, I know we bring some heat. I know we talk some shit. Hit them comments, man. We would like to see those from you, because we can comment back. Hell, we can even address it on the show. Also, subscribe, hit that bell button, so whenever the show pops up, you get notified, and you'll be ready to go to watch the newest episode of Off the Top Rope when it drops. So with that, thank you very much, and we're out.
Peace.